welcome to your April 5th to 11th reading. Let's get to it and see what's going on for the week ahead. Last week was fucking rough for most signs. I can't remember how it was for you, but let's hope for better times this week. I feel that there's a shift. I think we all went through some intense stuff the last couple weeks, and I think we're done now. So let's hope, because that was like brutal. All right, feels good. Monkey. My dog keeps trying to dig into my couch, and eventually she's gonna dig right into it. All right, let's see what's going on here. There's some intense stuff here, Taurus. Okay, let's talk about your flyer card. So the Two of Swords has to do with taking off that blindfold. You see how this woman has a blindfold on and she's got her swords. To me, this is all about trying to make a decision, but you need to take that blindfold off before you do something. You need to be really honest with yourself. I think you are turning a blind eye to certain things, and that is going to be your challenge this week. I see here too, crowning this reading is the Devil card. Dun, dun, dun. And I mean, the Devil card, just so you know, it has nothing to do with Satanism or satanic things, or but you see here there's a couple and they are tied by a chain at the bottom, at the Devil's feet. And this has everything to do with like codependent behavior. So the first card I pulled in your spread was the Strength card. So you are going to have to call on your inner strength. I feel like this week you need to get really real with yourself. You need to get really honest with yourself. You need to peel back those layers and really take that blindfold off and look at things honestly. If you're struggling with like addiction, if you're struggling with codependent behaviors or a codependent relationship, you are going to have to be strong. The universe is trying to push you forward right now, and you are being guided to really deal with this problem, not just look at it, but it's like the universe is trying to say, okay, you know what? I've given you some time now. It's time to do something about it. So whether you're in a relationship that is based on lies, or a relationship with a shitty foundation, a relationship where there isn't any, or there's a lack of honesty, if there is infidelity, if there is codependency, if you're in a relationship for the wrong reason, if you are dealing with addiction or like behaviors that are addictive. Like addiction doesn't have to straight up mean like fucking meth or something. Like honestly, it could be a food addiction. It could be an addiction to TV. It could be just old habits even that are starting to creep back into your life. You need to do something about it. So you need to take a stand. It's time to let go of some of this heavy, yucky energy that's in your life and move forward. The universe is right there, and I feel like the universe is literally saying to you, with this star card coming up, it's literally saying, like, take that step forward and I will reward you with gifts. So the star card has to do with making a wish and being in line with the universe and speaking the universe's language and being ready to accept the many gifts of the universe. Here's the thing that people don't understand, you know, like we're in the age of like where everyone's trying to manifest, right? But you need to be like, let's say you want that job. You really want that job and you've been working hard, you want that job and you're not getting it and you're like, oh, this manifesting shit is bullshit. That's not what it is. Sometimes it's about divine timing. You want to be in a place where you can sustain the gift. Because if your life is still a fucking nightmare and you are gifted this new position, let's say, like a new job, if your life's a nightmare, you're not going to be able to sustain that position. Does that make sense? So that's what this is. There are gifts waiting for you right now, Taurus. But you have some shit to clean up in your life. So you need to start addressing this because you don't want this gift to float away. It is all about divine timing and you have to be ready for it. So, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Yes, move away from your problems. There is definitely something in your life. I feel like it's almost like a big elephant in the room that you're not addressing. You are being guided to move the fuck away from your problems. And not only that, but I feel like with this devil card coming up and then this tricky little shit right here, the 7 of Swords, there is definitely some form of dishonesty going on around you. So whether it's coming from yourself, I don't know, or if it's somebody else, if somebody is starting to like, let's put it this way, if you're in a situation where things aren't adding up, you are being guided to ask questions. So if someone's feeding you a bunch of bullshit and you're like, you know what, this kind of sounds like bullshit, challenge it. Because I guarantee you there is somebody or something going on that doesn't have your highest good in mind and you need to get away from it, okay? Just know this. I know change is hard. Change can be really tough. And it can be scary, but the 9 of Cups is here. So this is saying that you are protected and there is going to be some luck on your side. So if you are scared to take this leap, just make sure you know that you are protected. And super interesting, whatever is going on in your life right now, it's obviously very much a life lesson. Because there are so many major arcana cards coming up. We have the Strength card, the Devil card, the Hermit, the Empress, the Fool, the Hierophant. Like, this is a lot. And these are what are called fate cards. So big energy. So right at the end here, we have the Hermit, the Empress, and the Fool. So what this is saying is like, yes, again, whatever you're going through, whatever you have to cut ties to, whatever you need to move away from, this is a big deal. Even if it doesn't seem like a big deal, this has to do with your spiritual journey and moving forward in your journey. So it can feel alone, but the Hermit is guiding you with his lantern, so don't worry. The Empress is saying that this, whatever this is, has to do with self-love and self-care. So this is for your highest good. And the Fool is the ultimate new beginning. I mean, it's a beautiful card. This has to do with the ultimate new beginning and gifts, and you are supposed to be moving forward. So again, don't let people fuck you around. If something don't make sense, ask questions and trust your gut. The Star also, to me, for me, is my psychic card. So this is also telling me you need to trust your gut and your intuition. So Anyways, Taurus, that's your reading for this week. Don't forget, if you want an extended love reading, my April love readings are ready to go. The link for those are in the description of this video. Also, I have April career readings if you're interested. Those are also available. So anyways, Taurus, I hope you have an awesome week. I hope you get through this. I hope you cut the ties with whatever's tying you down. And be good, be safe, and I will see you next week. So bye for now.